everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay out there in low these weird times we live in. Welcome to episode 6 of 3 plus 2 at 3. This is going to be a special edition today. All songs dedicated to our favorite roadhouse on Route 54, namely the Kraken Bar. Today I'm suggesting if anybody, a few people donate sometimes to this, and if you want to, I'd suggest you help out the Kraken. Whoa, what's going over here? When your monitor screen says, "Do you want to end live video?" it gets a little distracting. But at any rate, here we are. And so there's gonna be a little bit different format this week. It's gonna be all original songs pretty much, except for one that's kind of a parody. So anyway, Bobby Shopler I'm not, but why not? Off to a rollicking, smooth start. Wow, what's going on with that? It just does it all by itself. Oh, I see. I got all this stuff over here that's hitting the effects, and it's getting this. Oh. All right, let's start over here. Take 2. Packing the Kraken. Tall boss man, you can kiss my ass. Headed out of town on that old bypass. Headed out to my favorite dive. Friends and neighbors will plan their life. Come on down where all the tracks are tracking. We're packing the Kraken. Yeah, we're packing the Kraken. Come on down to where them tracks are tracking. We're packing Kraken. They got a ale on tout. They got a stout one too. They got a coolerator full of Lance's favorite brews. And I just got back from that Fiesta Grill with a burrito and chips, man. I had my fill. Pool tables open, it's time to rack 'em. We're packing the Kraken, packing the Kraken. Yeah, we're packing the Kraken. Pete Gamble plays like he's got a Marshall stacking, and we're packing the Kraken. Come on out there, it's your duty, and because we don't have Pete playing the guitar solo, you got to play some air guitar. Show me what you got. Is it this way? No. I see left. I don't. Come on, do that air guitar out there. Show me what you got. I'm telling you, this is professional. Don't screw up. Yeah, it's what it is. Because it's someday gonna be Pete Gamble playing again, and I can't wait. Yeah, we're never gonna get booked at Walnut Creek. We couldn't even open at the PNC. But crank us up and we'll get down. Just good old boys who can go to town. When it comes to rockin', we got nothing lacking, 'cause we're packing and cracking. Yeah, we're packing and cracking. Packing and cracking. Larry Duckworth does more than quacking. Yeah, when we're packing and cracking. Drum solo, Larry, don't screw up. Can you see Larry now, man? I miss playing with Larry. But look at him go. He loses 10 pounds every solo. Man. Yeah, come on down where the tracks are tracking. We're packing and cracking. Yeah, we're packing and cracking. Yeah, we're packing and cracking. Come on down, there ain't nothing lacking, 'cause we're packing and cracking. Oh, eat your heart out. All right. Hey, thanks, Fred. I always appreciate comments on the balance. How you doing, man? Hi, Kirby, George, Michaels. I know you know how smooth that was, don't you, George? Wendy Fitzner, nice to see you guys. Rachel, hiya, Rachel. So, all right, well, as smooth as that was, I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. Now, this song isn't exactly about the Kraken, but I'll say it is, because this song got written in a workshop that Jonathan Bird taught. And let's face it, Jonathan Bird and the Kraken are practically synonymous. So he gave us all song prompts having to do with fire. And so this is what came out of that exercise, with a lot of help from Jonathan and the folks from all over that were taking his online class. Which, by the way, he's doing this weekend. He says he's got a lot of room in it. I can't do it, but if anybody's interested, these are really great classes. Anyway. You asked me what if our house was on fire and I had time just to grab one thing. Out of all that we have over all of the years, out of that fire, what would I bring? Well, I know what I'd want, and I know what I'd take. Can you guess what I'd want if it happened today? Is it that praline recipe and your daddy's fine scrawl? Our marriage contract that hangs on the wall? That binder where you keep all the words to your songs? Or that tie-dyed shirt in the closet that you kept for so long? No, that's not what I want. That's not what I'd take. Guess again, what would I want if it happened today? One of those musical instruments that you've played forever, or that box where you keep all your mama's old letters, that old antique tube radio, or that drawing from our daughter that says, "Dear Daddy-O." No, that's not what I'd want. That's not what I'd take. I better tell you what I want if it happened today. 'Cause if our house burnt down, smoke and flames were all around, but you were safe from harm, and I could feel your trembling shoulders tucked in my right arm. Well, I'd know, be sure I'd never want more, 'cause all that stuff is just stuff you know. I can't take it when I go. Yeah, that's all I'd want, and that's what I'd take. Yeah, your love, that is what. All right. Hello, James. Mary Beth. Larry, welcome back, man. Thanks so much for all the shares. And Larry Villani told me there was somebody from Italy checking it out last week. How cool is that? Mary Beth. Hello over there on the other side of the house. Kevin. James, hope you're continuing to heal. Hi, Elin. Wave back at you. All right. You know how those big country stars, they got so many songs everybody knows by heart. And they got so many songs that everybody wants to hear that they can't cram them into their set on stage, so they pack them into medleys. And they run them all together, short versions of them all piled together. Well, I don't have any country hits, and I'm, might be jumping to conclusions, but I'm kind of guessing I never will. But, hey, I can pretend, and I can do a medley as good as the next fella. So here's two barroom songs. Call this the Barroom Medley. And the disclaimer on the first song is that all of us here at the 3+2 at 3 team would like to note that there's nothing autobiographical whatsoever in this song. The wordplay required that it be in the first person, but it has nothing to do with me. All right, disclaimer done with. The second half of the song called Floor Whiskey, is a unintentional song prompt given to me by none other than Bob Johnson at the Kraken at the Too Much Fun Christmas show last December, where he bought a double shot of the most expensive top shelf stuff they had, only to have somebody bump into him when he wasn't even halfway done sipping on said expensive shot. So I hope Bob hears this either now or later. You scold me for my wrinkled shirts. You scold me for my hair. Go figure. You scold me for what I ain't fixed and what I choose to wear. But even if you scold me, I won't join that fight. 'Cause I know what to get on, and I'll get on it tonight. Ice cold beer down here at the bar. Ice cold beer. I give it up, what for? I'll never lose my temper. You can scold me all day long. Ice cold beer, bad beer, no donuts, with a good old country song. Oh, what a modulation. Flow whiskey, flow whiskey, descending from the top shelf to the bottom of the night. More whiskey. I want more whiskey. Pretending to my lonely self that you're not on my mind. I thought that I could afford the cost, not thinking how downward you get tossed. Yes, you can sweep up the broken glass, but there's no way to sweep away the past. Flow whiskey, you're just flow whiskey, descending from the top shelf to the bottom of the night. More whiskey. I want more whiskey. Pretending to my loneliness that you're not on my mind. All right, the barroom medley. Hey there, T-Funk. Hi there, Tiger Harris. Franklin Bellflower. Hello, how you doing? Thank you, Tim Funk. Thank you. Hey there, Bill Rote. Hello up there in Philadelphia, Mary Regan. All right. I'm gonna do another song here. Actually, two more songs here. This first one involves a glockenspiel introduction. Nothing says live stream entertainment like a glockenspiel, I tell you. Especially one that's right side up. Now, don't get away to other people if you know what that song is. Sing along at home. Jody is beaming, and she's tending the bar, and she pours down a Maker's in a clear mason jar. And Paul Plummer, he's the mayor, with a back slap for you. And those daggone tar heels are losing the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. And the irregular regulars are on the front porch, and there's trucks gearing up out on Route 54, and Lance loads his amp through them big double doors. And then, Mike, it ain't working. Why don't you try a new chord? In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. And there's Jonathan and Johnny and Austin McCall. They hold court on a Wednesday as the choir sings along. And Monica and James and Phil White are in the crowd. And the tractor pull dancers are all getting down. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. And Kirk's cleaning tables, and he books all the bands. And the revelers snapping pictures of everybody but Stan. And Mary Beth's mirror is touching the line, but the cops stayed away, so no tow truck this time. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. It's a one-hit wonder. It's a Christmas show. It's a big chili cook-off for that old Super Bowl. It's a PBR bottle, a Corona with lime. And there's a cab waiting for you if you're too drunk to drive. In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. Sing along! In the neighborhood, in the neighborhood, in the neighborhood. All right, serious apologies are due to Tom Waits for that effort, but I hope it gives you a little feeling for what I'm feeling when I go into my favorite roadhouse. Everybody still out there? How's it sound? Somebody give me a comment, because I haven't seen any in a while and I'm a little worried that I might have lost you. Am I still going? Somebody let me know. All right. Thanks, Mary Beth. I just, I wanted to make sure I'm still going. Okay, thanks, Fred. All right. This song's for Phil White. As everybody who lives around here knows, every Wednesday night is a pretty magical thing in the Kraken. Actually, it still is. You can go, if you go to YouTube Live and you do a search for Shake Sugary Americana Residency, every Wednesday night from 7 to 10, you can see Jonathan Bird and the Pickup Cowboys doing the best live stream on the internet. Jonathan's a fantastic songwriter, and he started a couple of years ago doing a show every Wednesday night, and the place is packed. Everybody's singing along with all the songs. It's really a magical experience. And at some point in the process, Phil White brought in a sign that said, "This is paradise." And every time, if you look over Jonathan and you look over anybody who's performing the Kraken, you see the sign that says, "This is paradise," which is just kind of says it all. But I wanted to maybe fill in a few of the spaces in saying it all. Excuse me. This is a sing along at home too. So here's the chorus. You can sing along with this as it comes through. Paradise, paradise, must have been good in another life. Feel this good on a Wednesday night, don't you think? This is paradise. Leave your worries back at home. You don't have to be all alone. It may be dumb, maybe die, but we all know this is paradise. Paradise, paradise, must have been good in another life. Feel this good on a Wednesday night, don't you think? It's paradise. All fit in, all get along, all walks of life, all night long. I never have seen one single fight, 'cause that don't happen in paradise. Paradise, paradise, must have been good in another life. Feel this good on Wednesday night, don't you think? This is paradise. Now everyone's looking for a sign to give them peace of mind. Well, up there's a sign for sore eyes, that sign that says this is paradise. Paradise, paradise, must have been good in another life. Feel this good on a Wednesday night, don't you think? This is paradise. So let it go, let it be. You're not your own enemy. In here you can be happy with your life. To hell with all that. To hell with all that. This is paradise. Yeah, paradise, paradise. Must have been good in another life. Feel this good on a Wednesday night, don't you think? This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise. All right. Thanks, and support the Kraken. If you go to GoFundMe, you know, they're trying to make ends meet while they can't have any customers. And they got tax bills, they got all kinds of bills. So help out our favorite roadhouse by going to GoFundMe and doing a search for Love the Kraken, and they'd appreciate any penny you could give them. So, and finally, before I leave, let me say, this Friday night at 8 o'clock, about 30 people from Central North Carolina have put a video together to do a live stream tribute to John Prine. Eileen and I are both involved, and there's some really good folks from around here involved with it. So if you want any information on that, message me. If you're not getting the local information about it, I'd love to let you know about that. So anyway, as always, it's an honor to have people listen to original songs, and I really appreciate each and every one of you showing up for this. And I appreciate every share to other people, because it helps it get around. And anyway, thanks, and we'll see you next time.